Hello. So we will be painting again, and I'm using this Himi gouache that I have. This one's the 18 colors one, and yes. So I'm just opening my pad book, and this is the reference we will be using. Okay, so I will be using a reference this time, unlike last time. Okay, now I'm just painting on this yellow, just like flat yellow, just to stain it. Okay, I'm just painting on this to stain it to make it warm and to make me more confident apparently. So anyway, now we're painting on the sky. The sky is just this warm tone blue and white. That's just the sky, and I just painted it flat right there. And I'm going in with this like very yellowish swampy green, and I'm going to go with this other green that is much more darker than the first one we used, and I'm just going to put that right in the middle, and I'm going to go darker as it goes down. Okay, so that was the plan, as you can see. And I really liked how it turned out though. Though the way I'm painting here is really dry because I think I should have sprayed my palette with water before I did that, but I didn't. So make sure to do that. Oh, also when using gouache, I recommend having a spray bottle near you at all times to spray the palette you're using and to spray the actual set so it won't dry out. That's very important. Okay. So I'm just going in with the lighter color again for the top part, but I realized I didn't like that, so I'm gonna add a bit more green to it, which I did eventually like more than the first one. Okay, so there's that. Also, I wanted it to be a bit more yellow, so I'm going to be adding more yellow later. I'm just letting it dry, so we'll be moving on with the clouds. Clouds are probably my favorite thing here besides trees. My favorite thing to paint because they're very easy and they're very soft and they're very fluffy, and I really like clouds in general. Not even as painting them, I just like clouds. Okay, and now I'm painting a far more distant cloud that doesn't look that distant. Well, you do learn from mistakes, so that's gonna be fine in the future. Okay, now I'm just painting in clouds. So this does cost me so much white paint. Painting clouds cost me so much white paint, I swear. Okay, now we're going with the trees. Okay, the trees are really fun. Here I'm going to be doing like two much nearer trees and ones that are further off in the distance. And again, I'm just using this dark color for the trees. I'm using a dark color, and then I'm going to go in with the lighter after it dries. Okay, so usually that's what I do when that's what I do when I paint trees. I go darker and then let it dry and then layer on the lighter colors. But I do go back with the darker when I put too much lighter colors. You can always do that. Okay, so those are the further off trees, and this is another tree that is much more near than those in the back. Okay, so that's that. There's like two trees that aren't as further off. Okay, so yes. Okay, and now the grass is dry and we're going in with a lighter yellow now. Okay, it's important to make some elements of the painting dry before you go in on them again. That's something I learned. Patience and letting things dry. Okay, and I also missed that one spot near the tree because I wanted it to have a shadow, so I was going to leave that dark. Okay, now I'm just going to be smoothing it out as I go down. I'm going to be smoothing it out as I go down, as you can see. And later I'm going to go on again with like the mid-tone color that isn't as dark as the darkest one, the darkest shade of green, but isn't as light as the lightest. Okay, so I'm just going to do that in order to blend it out, as you can see. So it won't be as prominent. Yeah, so it won't be as prominent, I guess. The very harsh paint strokes. Okay, now I'm going in with a darker green to make sure it stays dark still and not be invaded by the yellowish swampish avocado color. Okay, I'm just doing that. I really like how the grass turned out actually. Now that I look back at this, I painted this yesterday. I'm just doing a voiceover now, but I really like how it turned out. I've been staring at it for the past, I don't know, I don't recall the time, but I was staring at it just earlier. Okay, now I'm going again with the middle section green to again blend it out. I really like doing that actually. Okay, now we're back with the clouds after dried again. See, it's important to make things dry before you go at them again. That's something I learned hard. Flashbacks to that one painting. Okay, now we're going in with the more white. Oh my god, my whites. Clouds are very costly with white. Okay, now we're going to be adding the shadows for the clouds. I'm using this like very bluish purple that isn't it isn't periwinkle, but it's more like lavender. It's purple, but a bit more on the blue side, which I do regret. I think I should have just used up like this very desaturated blue. Should have just used blue and whitened it and added a bit like a teeny tiny bit of orange to it to make it a bit desaturated. But that's fine. That's what mistakes are for, learning. So I learned from that, and now I'm just blending it in so it won't be as prominent, though I will be going back at that later when it dries again. Okay, so I'm just blending it out. Okay, so now we're back with the grass. Now I'm just painting individual brush strokes with the grass, which I did eventually like because I did blend it out later afterwards so it won't be as prominent and harsh. So I just like fluffed it. Flush. I nearly said flush. This isn't the toilet. Yeah, that's what I was doing on the screen right now. I was just going in with a damp brush and just feathering it out. Feathering, that's the word what I was going to say. Shoot. Okay. Now I'm going in with the lighter color again and avoiding some of the parts where I wanted to put shadows, so it'll be easier to build up color again and won't blend in with the lighter. So there. And now again I'm going with the middle section green to make it seem fine, but not to make it seem not to make the lighter parts not seem like a very harsh light. Oh my god, why am I bad at explaining things when I'm saying it? Gosh. Okay, now I'm doing the shadows. Okay, the shadows were really fun. I really like doing those. I feel like the painting wouldn't be as good without them, if I'm going to be completely honest. So I really like their shadows. Okay, and I'm adding another shadow here, though this one, the creator of that shadow, a tree, isn't in the painting, but it's rather like off in the distance outside of the painting, if that makes sense. But yes. Okay, now I'm going in with the lighter colors of the tree. Like I said earlier, I was going to go with the dark and eventually layer the lighter colors, and that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, I really like doing trees because they're the first thing I ever knew how to do, so it's kind of very familiar, which is why I like them. Okay, now I'm going in with the lighter colors. Okay, doesn't look as flat anymore. Okay. I really like that. Doesn't look as flat anymore. But I'm going to go again with the darker colors later to add more shadow after that and add more lighter again. Add more lighter again later. Okay, so okay, we're going in with the bigger shadow, the one that has a tree outside of the canvas. Okay, I really like that. And we're back with the clouds. Oh my god, how many times did I... Okay, I didn't realize I put that much time into the clouds. Was I like completely disassociating as I made those clouds? I remember I was just listening to my Spotify playlist while making this painting. I had headphones on that I had plugged into my laptop, which was right in front of me painting this, so maybe. Okay, we're done with clouds. Okay, and now we're going in again with the darker shade of green for the trees. Okay, darker shade of green for the trees. Okay, it does look much better with the darker shade. Okay, so I don't regret doing that. It's actually really cute. And we're going with the shadows again with the same dark color. Okay, that's really nice. I actually like how this is turning out. It's turning out well. Thumbs up. Oh yeah, because I was going to end the video at that point, but I said there was something there was something missing. I just stared at it after ending that last clip. I just stared at it, and I was like, I don't think this is finished yet. I need to add a few more things. So I did. I made the sky more vibrant, this much more vibrant blue, and messed with the clouds again, which again cost me a lot of white, which I don't mind. I mean, it's all for the painting. It's all for the painting. But yes, I did add more of that. And oh, and we're going in with the cheese again, actually. Thank you. I feel like this cheese needed a bit more lighter colors. Okay, okay. That's really nice. I really like that. A bit more lighter. I remember I used to just put a small dollop of white and already the pre-made shades of green, so to lighten them. But yes, okay. Oh, I did wish I didn't lighten the trees that are further away. Than I did. I wish I didn't lighten them to that extent. I wish I made them a bit darker, but not too dark. But that's fine. So this is the finished painting, and I hope you like it. Bye.